Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming, and we did it! We made it to the final level of LEGO Dimensions. Happens to be level 14, the final dimension. And we do get a trophy achievement for completing the level called a serious loophole. And that kind of is a little bit of wordplay on the level itself and how it all turns out, but I won't spoil it all for you quite just yet. We do get a gold brick for completing the level, and as you can see here, we've called on all of our friends to go ahead and help us out. And, you know, we're going to go ahead and jump into the portal and see how this goes.
Batman! Do you have a plan for keeping Vortex occupied when we get to Foundation Prime?
Yes, but it's such a pity you'll never get to put it into action!
Hello, I have news which may be upsetting. I am detecting a
Lord Vortex.
Dum dum dum. Alright, so we are flying through some sort of a rift or vortex here, and we can see Lord Vortex in front of us. There's all sorts of parts from Cloud Cuckoo Land and probably other areas. And right now we can see we have a little meter at the top, or a number counter with a sign, and it happens to be the old elemental sign for locate. So basically we need to find 3 of those, I believe it was, and the DeLorean comes in through another portal and kind of ticks the guy off. So at this point he opens up this red kind of opposite of what we want to see, and we have to move our character from one spot to another on the old toy pad, and that frees us for a moment. And now there's a bunch of this flying stuff again, and I found that although it does take some studs away to make it smash, it also gives you a handful of studs, and you can often get your studs back. So it's almost always profitable to smash into those things, although it does slow you down a wee bit. All right, we have officially gone miniature, and we have landed on his chest plate, was what it looks like. And we are going to smash the old UFO and a couple of baddies that come out of it, and build those pieces that are left behind into, well, I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's some sort of power orb or something. It looks like one of those cubes, a Vortex cube, yeah? And unfortunately for me, my Batmobile was in the way, so yet again, the Batmobile proves to be more of a hindrance than a help. So we go ahead and push it out of the way by moving it from one spot to the other on the toy pad. That allows us to push the cube all the way in, and we find ourselves out floating in front of the giant Lord Vortex again. And eventually we'll get control here. And oh, some more of those locate keystones are flying around. This time we need 5, so it's basically just going to be a matter of getting all 5. And you could sit here and milk studdage too if you wanted to. You could sit there and smash into all these things over and over again and avoid those keystones if you wanted. But not us. We're not going to, even though we're probably going to fall. We need 80K in order to hit our 1 million goal that we set at the beginning of the game. And we're going to be close, but I don't know if we're going to get 80K. So anyways, eventually, after finding those keystone pieces, we see him get all frustrated again because we tried to sabotage him again with our friends. And he gets us in the lock, we move our character again, and more pieces start to fall at us. I'm not exactly sure where they're coming from, because they're just kind of like appearing out of his face or shield. Which, it's a pretty cool mask, I won't lie. If I had one of those, I would wear it right now while doing this recording. I know it's a little weird, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to see me either, so I guess it kind of makes it whole pointless. But, alright, eventually, after we avoid a couple of heat rays, and yeah, we're gonna fly and land on the right side of his chest piece. This time we have a, what is that, a task manager? Isn't that what they call those? Floating around, and we're gonna go ahead and take him down with the batarang, rang, rang, rang. And that gives us an ability to, or the opportunity to use the old relic scanner. We scan that to find a bunch of checkerboard bricks, which we can build up and complete that. And now we got another one of those little moonlander UFO spaceship kind of thingies. This one actually requires Gandalf's magic to pick it up and slam it down. There's a couple of baddies that come out, 2 from the left and 2 from the right. And actually, I think they keep spawning from the right-hand side. So we will try to avoid those, and we build up these pieces into another one of those sliding cube thingies. I'm not exactly sure what we should call these. I'm sure it probably told me in the cutscene. But, yeah, that was a while ago. Like, 2 minutes ago or something. I'm just kidding. All right, so we got that pushed into place, and oh, turns out there's 2 of them this time. So now we find ourselves with a second task manager floating in, and we're gonna go ahead and take him down as well. So I switched on over to Batman to use the old Batarang. You can use Gandalf. Oh, psych! This one actually requires Batman and his grapple hook, so I was wrong. We're gonna go ahead and reveal that he has 3 cores. You can see he's got 3 hearts now, so Lego in that rule of 3, you gotta love it. And 2 down, 1 to go, bam. He drops down as well as does another spaceship. Spaceship! Spaceship! Too bad it's not Benny's spaceship. Yeah, we can use Benny's help right about now. Actually, it doesn't matter, we're getting our cha-cha-cha-cha on. You can see I moved the old, I had to move the Batmobile out of the way because it was stuck. And now I got it in place, and I can go ahead and crash right into that spaceship, build up the pieces to form another cube. Now we'll go ahead and push it into place on the checkerboard. Nope, wrong way, Batman. There you go. All right, once it activates, it should give him the old zap of a lifetime, and look at that, it does. And we find ourselves floating out in front of him or behind him, depending on which way you're looking at it. And we will eventually gain control, and guess what? Rule of 3 applies here too, so we're going to get a keystone number up top. Ooh, the magic number is 7. And we'll go ahead and find 7 of those. And like I said, you can choose to avoid or take out all the flying debris coming at you. And we're getting close. Like I said, we need 80K for our goal. I'm not sure where you guys are at. If you've been following along level for level, you might have smashed a little bit more stuff than we did. And hopefully you did, because then you'll have the necessary money. And if not, we'll go ahead and we'll probably do some off-screen farming, unless we find a good spot or place to do some farming. And then we might make a video to show you guys too. All right, 7 comes down to 1 left, and here we go. Whoops, missed that one. And here comes a couple right up the middle. Actually, a 3 spot. Boom. 3rd one is ours. Another rift opens. Nice. Gotta love the Ecto one. I actually have one of those built downstairs on my Lego table. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, he gets all frustrated, opens up a red rift, locking us in place. We're gonna go ahead and move him from one spot to another. And yeah, we get some more floating debris. Lucky us, huh? Eventually some stuff happens and we go away from this little rift here, but not quite just yet. All right, look at that, 13-8. We're getting up there, we're getting up there. That'd be a question I'd like to know. When you guys finish this level, let us know how many studs you finished the story mode with, because like I said, I know there was a ton of available studs that we passed up along the way, and right now in the flying zone here, we're just avoiding the heat ray that he has at us, and like I said, eventually it drops us down onto his belt buckle. All right, and a handful of ships come in. These are a little bit different. Oh, and look, it's Bane. So basically it gives you a tip here that only a giant can take those down. And basically what you got to do is you got to wait for Bane to charge at you. And unfortunately, he charged into that one off screen. I was trying to get him to charge into this middle one, and it did not work out in my favor. But yeah, that's the goal. And then once he gets smashed, he turns into Little Bane, and you go over there and give him the old dance lessons, you know, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. And once he gets beat back into his large and in charge size, then you just got to lure him into the other 2 spaceships. And basically, we're going to go ahead and do all 3 of the smash and builds real quick, whilst taking out all of his baddie friends. And okay, we got 2 of them down. Here, we're gonna go stand over here. I think we get a. That's right. I was kind of confused. He doesn't charge at you when you're a long ways away, or at least we found a minor bug or glitch or something, because he wouldn't come at us until we got a little closer. And even after I attacked him, he still wouldn't. Oh, there he goes. And unfortunately for me, yeah, he ran me right on down. All right, so here we go. We got a perfect line now. He's gonna charge at us, and blammo! He smashes into that, gives us the bricks needed to build up the 3rd and final cube for this spot, and then we'll go ahead and take him down to 3 more shots. Should take him out, and he should get sucked away into a rift. And yeah, now that just leaves a few more baddies and the necessity or the need for us to go ahead and push these into place. So they're pretty simple. Just push them down the checkerboards into the place of, you know, there we go, there's one. And this one's a little trickier, huh? Yeah, just gotta follow the path. Look at this guy, what a nuisance. He's trying to take some dance lessons. All right, you asked for it, buddy. Butt slam. Oh, thought I was gonna give him the old. Oh, there we go. Haha. All right, the final one. We're pushing it into place, and we're about just almost to the halfway mark of this video too. Once we get this one into place, it will take us to a small cutscene, and of course, we'll shut our yapper and let the game do the talking, so you can figure out what's going on and match it up with your game if you're playing along with us, or see what's going on in the story if you're not. So here we go. Whee!
Hey, Vortex! Looks like you're stuck. Let me give you a push.
Welcome to the end of chaos. And the beginning of perfection! It's perfect, isn't it? One single dimension with one single ruler. Kneel to me and I may have mercy on you.
All right, we have a whole world or room full of puzzles here, and we're gonna start off by just going ahead and revealing the chroma pad. Well, chroma pads for that matter. We got the blue one on the far right. You're gonna need Wildstyle and her relic scanner to reveal them. Now keep in mind there is pretty much an unlimited supply of bad guys that gets dropped on you here. They're not continuous, like there's little breaks, or at least it seems that way here and there. But feel free to take those guys out first and then make your way on over. And hey, it doesn't hurt to get a multiplier and get that studdage up too. We're getting closer to that 80K. But the second pad is going to be in the middle left side, just opposite of where we found the blue pad. And the final pad, I believe, is the red pad. I think that's right. Yep. We're going to go ahead and build this guy up right now. And all right, so we got all three pads. And basically, you see this green base plate in the middle here that we're kind of dancing over? That is going to be broken down into 4 pieces and shattered. And we need to do 4 separate puzzles in order to take out each piece. So we've got the chroma pad pieces in the middle. We're going to head to the far back right corner now. Use Wildstyle at the indicated jump spot to jump up and grab the left handle. And then use either character on the right to jump up and grab the right handle. Then you're going to have to use Gandalf and his magic to light up the darkness to reveal some sort of a generator here, which takes us into a nice little cutscene and takes away the first base plate.
It appears you need my help. That is so unlike you. Now hurry up and finish this.
Your disobedience only angers me further.
All right. We've got one of the 4 base plate pieces done, and you know, there's really no specific order, I don't think. I mean, there kind of is because of the necessity of what keystone you need, but we're gonna do the right side first. So we did the back right corner, now we're gonna do the kind of the front right corner. Activate the old shift terminal there, and switch over to Wildstyle, and then go ahead and make her jump through the old pink portal there. And once we get up there, we can do the relic scan and reveal that there are some checkerboard pieces there that we can build up and complete the old checkerboard. Then we'll switch on over to Batman, and Batman will go through the old blue portal. And, you know, remember we saw Benny earlier talking about gravity's all off? Well, that's truly the case here. So we're on the side wall now. Go ahead and use his grapple hook to go ahead and pull it, and then push it down the checkerboard. Now we're going to need to switch over to somebody else. We went ahead and switched back over to Wildstyle and moved her back to the pink portal, and this time it's a little tricky. Controls are a little bit suspect here, so be careful and go slow, but push that down the checkerboard to slam down and destroy the keystone itself, or the terminal itself, and then get down on the ground and build those pieces up and watch us go right into another cutscene.
Leave the foundational dimensions alone! You dare try to ruin this dimension? My dimension?
Look, the foundation has been damaged. His palace is crumbling.
Sweet! little help with our defender friends, and now we've got 2 of the base plates taken down. So that is pretty stellar. Pretty stellar. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we need to eventually get up to the top there with Batman, but I figured, hey, let's grab a few studs, get a nice multiplier going, and kind of free the path for us, because like I said, they do come almost continuously, but there seems to be kind of I don't know, waves of them and little intermittent breaks in between. So look at the Batmobile in the background. Boy, that sucker is still struggling, huh? Oh, speaking of struggle, watch out when you jump down. That was quite the jump. And do I get the blue back? Do I get the blue? Yes. All right. So I did go up there to simply activate the old scale keystone. That's going to give us the ability to get big or small, and we're going to head all the way over to the far left side before we do either. But eventually we're going to take Batman, because that's who we had control in there, and we're going to make him get large and in charge by moving him to the right side of the toy pad. Then we're going to grab that transparent block and put it into place, and then make him get wee small little tiny guy. And then we'll get him onto the pad, and then he'll do us a service and lift that piece up, completing the old miniature tube. And we'll take Wild Style, because we had already moved her off the right side to the left to go ahead and clear room for Batman earlier. And now we push that button, and watch this. Ta-da! A keystone for the elements. So we'll go ahead and activate that and head to the back left corner now. Once we get back there, we're greeted by a couple of bad guys, so we'll go ahead and activate our fire element, and we'll head to the back, and guess what? We take out some bad guys with it, and we also find ourselves a master build. So 1, 2, 3, and here we go. Uh-oh, it's a proton pack. That's pretty awesome. But not only is it a proton pack, but it's also the solution for our puzzle. So we can see we got red in the middle, purple on the left, and orange on the right. Now, we already know where the chroma pads are, but we got to find ourselves the actual terminal to turn it on. So we're going to use the heat in the back, because Wild Style's so hot, to go ahead and melt that ice, preventing us from getting up this acrobatic wall. And once we get up there, yeah, that's right, second time's a charm. We can go ahead and we find a bunch of studs on these big tall red things. They also kind of seem to release some sort of like essence or something. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Power. Anyways, I don't think there's any relevance. Oh, and we missed the jump and fell down low. That's no good. But we're going to go ahead and take out these other 2. There is a purple and blue stud behind the chairs you saw there. And, all right. So now that we're back on track here, we're going to go ahead and spin to win and get all the way across. And we find that we actually need to melt some ice around the old Keystone terminal over here. And once we melt it, it actually just slides right down and knocks itself right into play. Oh, there's that Batmobile again. Holy cannoli. Or I should say, holy explodey. All right, we got another red, I don't know what this is. It's like a flag, banner, or something. We're going to smash it, get a bunch of studs, and yeah, we're going to watch that red essence disappear again. And we didn't fully take out those ones behind the chair, so we give it a little heat, and it doesn't want to cooperate, so we give it some dance lessons. Cha 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 cha. But oh, to the end. Here we go. Finally get all of them destroyed. We're getting really close to that 80K, and I'm thinking about it. And we have got to turn on that keystone for the old chroma. We'll get there in a second. I just thought, okay, I might as well get some studs. And now I realize, all right, I'm wasting everybody's time. Batmobiles exploded at least 1,000 times. We'll go ahead and turn on the old Keystone terminal. And right about now, you should see our toy pad pop on there. We're going to align our characters as such. We got Wild Style up in the top, Batman on the left, and Gandalf on the right. So based off our puzzle solution in the back left corner over there on the proton pack, red is going to be the needed center point, and then we're gonna have Batman switch on over to blue, and then Gandalf over to yellow, because red and yellow make orange, and blue, and oh, look at that.
You cannot prevent the inevitable. You are skating on thin ice. Do not push me further.
Three down and 1 to go. He's talking about skating on ice. I haven't been ice skating in a long time. What's he talking about? Oh, he's just saying I got it. I got it. Thin ice. We're skating. I got it. And for the record, I knew the whole time. I was just trying to draw that out and make it sound cool. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and turn on the elemental keystone, which can be found on the front left side of the area again. And then we're going to go and turn on the water. Turn on the old waterworks. Now, I highly recommend getting your multiplier up and basically hosing down all the bad guys before going through the fire flames, because it'll give you a multiplier and you'll get a ton of more studdage for going through there. So some things need to be smashed over in this corner, and we'll go ahead and smash them and build them up. Now, of course, don't forget the old portal cubes on the far right side. All right, enough fooling around. We need to switch on over to the earth element. So we moved to wild style because she was in the center point piece where the earth element is. We go ahead and shoot our earthy bits at the pad there until we get the locate keystone to pop up. Go ahead and activate that and then head out towards the middle point there. And you're going to see on the kind of left-hand side there, the old rift opening should pop open and take us right into another awesome cutscene.
You've undone everything! You've destroyed perfection!
Jump!
I will make you pay! You will feel my unbridled fury!
Do you think we annoyed him?
Perhaps just a touch.
Now, and to begin.
Well, from the hero's perspective, you could just give up and go away. I don't think he's going to give up, though. What do you guys think? All right, so we find ourselves on this floating, I don't know if it's a quarter or what it is. It's like some sort of a coin. A bunch of bad guys rush out at us. We're going to go ahead and give them some charge. And you can see on the right-hand side of this floating, I don't know, coin, whatever it is, there's actually some floating bits that'll pop up. But I think it'll only happen if you are controlling Gandalf. And there is a mini kit out there, but we're not going to go out there and get that quite just yet. So, all right, eventually, after a little bit of time goes by, you have to avoid some sort of a vortex super drop where he drops a bunch of bricks out onto the middle, or actually, it's wherever you're standing, I believe. But in our case, it was kind of in the middle area, so we're going to build those bricks up, and it reveals a grapple hook. So we'll pull it down, hop in our old Batmobile, and one more car. Oh, wait, switch it up. One more car ramrod. Here we go. Bam. All right, I guess it's time to. Oh yeah, we gotta move around on the toy pad a little bit to free ourselves from the grasp. And it's the rule of 3, so we're gonna go through this 3 times, and this is the first time where he kind of tips us up on our side, and we have to spam that button and keep that meter full in order to hang on and not die and plummet to our doom. But we're gonna do some cookies. Got some milk with them cookies. But eventually we get out of the car because we're not doing the job like we should, and we pow him right in the kissa, and that then takes us to the next phase of his heat ray, which is pretty easy to avoid, but I don't recommend hanging out and waiting to see how it feels if he catches you. All right, another rift opens, it slows down time, and he drops some more bricks right down on top of us, and this time we build up. Oh, look at this, it's a giant firework. So use Gandalf's magic to go ahead and shoot some colory bits right off into his face, and I don't recommend doing that at home, children. You get yourself in trouble and probably hurt the person you're shooting at. So in this case, it's Lord Vortex, who doesn't exist, so it all works out. But he caught us in a grasp there. He had us in his tractor beam, but we moved our toy pad configuration around a wee bit, and look at that. Was that our Batmobile? Our Batmobile got blown up for some reason. I don't know what happened there, but all right, so the rule of 3 is about to be completed here, I do believe. And there's some more heat ray, but we're going to switch characters. Oh, fooled you. Look at that. We came out on this little, oh, that's right. There's, like I said, there's a mini kit out there, and you should be able to grab it with the Gandalf's magic, but we're going to skip that and come back and get it in free play. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all works out, but we're going to go ahead and try a master build with wild style to figure out what's next. We're going to build this up. Final cutscene. Look at that. I'm so happy I jumped for joy right off the ledge. Ready? Here we go. We're going to charge it up. Pump, 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 pump. Pump, 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 pump. Pump, 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 pump.
reassemble the elements. This isn't defeat for me. This isn't where it ends.
You're right, Vortex. But that is.
You can't win!
Come on, this place is for the knacker's yard. Get in! Okay, I need to tie up that rift into a pretty little bow so that tall, dark, and shouty can't get out. And you need to stand just there. Good. Don't move. Hold these.
Is there anything we can do?
I suppose you could yell. Sorry, but there's a good chance I won't be able to get out of here if this works. You ready to go, Expo?
Yell for a Time Lord? You really like to rush people. There. Final calculations complete. Uploading now. Batman, Gandalf, Wild Style. Point the devices the Doctor gave you at Lord Vortex.
What are you doing?
Giving you what you wanted, Vortex. Perfection. The perfect prison.
You guys did it! Lord Vortex has been removed from our reality. Now he's some other reality's problem.
Good. Trapped for the rest of time with only himself for company.
A fitting fate for such a twisted mind.
What about the doctor? Is he okay?
Yeah, I've been here for ages. What took you so long?
Woohoo! We have officially completed the story. We get a serious Loophole trophy achievement. The final dimension level is complete. Oh, and look at that. Got to break the rules. Got to break the rules. We broke the rules. Oh, and we fell short of our 1 million. But look at that. We're really close. It's not a whole lot of farmage that needs to be done. We almost got the rule breaker for that level. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to look up what the rule breaker trophy achievement is really for. I think it's for completing all of the different dimensions, but I'm not 100% sure. We got a gold brick for completing that, and we are on the final screen, which means we're almost done. We just wanted to talk real quick and just thank you guys for your support. I know it's taken us a while to get these videos out. That toy pad cam actually added a significant amount of time to our edits, so hopefully you guys enjoyed those, and hopefully it helped you solve some of the puzzles. We're going to actually discontinue those for our free play and mix play from here on out, so say goodbye to the toy pad cam because it's now see ya. And yeah, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and continue to do free play and get the collectibles that you can grab with the starter packs. Then we're probably gonna come back and do some mix play videos, but we'll see where we're at by then. I know we don't want to make some false promises, even though we've been talking about it all the way through the story levels, but we're coming clean now, and we'll just see how it all goes and what you guys want. I mean, if you guys are loving these videos and you want more, drop us comments down below. And of course, if you have any requests for mashups, mix-ups, levels, character packs, anything like that, go ahead and let us know too. We are going to do the level packs, both story and free play, but we're probably going to do the free play for the starter pack first. So I think I said that all right. I'll have to go back later and listen to it. Anyways, yeah, so hey, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We'd love to see you over at HappyThumbsGaming.com as well. Most of the videos that we're posting on YouTube are there as well. We're going to probably start doing some exclusive write-ups and videos just for the website to help encourage you guys, you know, coming to check things out and see how things are going. And yeah, I'm out of breath and out of time. So as for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time. It's the end of the story, and you know it, and I feel fine. Here comes free play. See ya!